Good morning. A red weather warning is in place throughout today across parts of eastern Scotland, covering southern Aberdeenshire and Angus. A further 70 to 100 millimetres of rain is expected, and after a couple of days of exceptional rainfall, that is likely to exacerbate the problems in this area. It's not just the red area, however. We have a broader amber warning area from northern Aberdeenshire down to Dundee and covering parts of the Northern Highlands. Serious flooding has already occurred, and the rain falling today is likely to exacerbate the problems. Please heed the advice from SEPA, local authorities and from emergency services if you are in this area. Why so wet? Well, the wind's coming in from the east, bringing in the moisture, and it just keeps on coming all day long. So it's just a very wet day across eastern Scotland and northern Scotland. Not as wet as yesterday over parts of northeast England, particularly Yorkshire, and some brightness at times over East Anglia. But there'll be heavy showers elsewhere over the Midlands, western England and Wales, and particularly through this afternoon over parts of the southeast. Some thunderstorms are possible, and things could get very gusty as well along the Channel coast. So some wet and windy weather here, but the main focus, as I said, will continue to be across eastern and northern Scotland, where temperatures are going to struggle to get out of single digits. Elsewhere, 11 to maybe 15 Celsius, feeling quite cool really for the time of year. Still the risk of some heavy showers in the southeast this evening, and still that rain keeping going over parts of eastern Scotland, showing signs of easing during this evening, although there's always a bit of a lag between the rain stopping and the worst of the flooding, as the water takes a while to come down from the mountains in some locations. But the rain at least showing signs of easing overnight in the northeast, and for many places actually much of the night will be dry and clear, which means it'll be a little cooler to start the day on Sunday perhaps. But overall, a much brighter and drier day to come tomorrow. We'll see some decent spells of sunshine. Still some showers across the northeast, so it's not completely dry, but it won't be the heavy and persistent rain that we're seeing today. A few showers will feed into western Scotland, maybe one or two for northwest England, and one or two scattered showers in the south as well. But for most places, it's looking a lot drier and a lot brighter on Sunday. The winds will be lighter as well, and although temperatures will only be a degree or so higher, it'll probably feel quite a bit warmer on Sunday also. Do please keep up to date with everything to do with the weather through this weekend. The best way to do that, of course, is to follow us on social media. Check out those weather warnings for yourself, constantly being monitored and updated. And if you want a longer range forecast, maybe you're on half term, it does look fairly unsettled. But again, keep up to date and follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channels.